Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Permadeath, the journey. It's a travel day. There it is, journey 1. Let's see what's out there. We're actually a little bit behind on the journey-in part of journey. We're at 568,000 light years. So we have 18,000 light years to make up. And that's a lot of trips in Journey 1. I don't know. We might have to jump in and do a, I'm used to the fighter's jump range. We might have to jump in and do a black hole at some point. Oh, I haven't. Oh, look at the size of that system. Let's go. Yesterday's episode was so exciting. Oh my god. A lot of sentinel killing there. That's a thing that a lot of people don't do on Permadeath, I'll tell you what. I love it. It doesn't matter what mode I'm playing. Once my character is built up, I'm good to go. What is that? We still need a picture of an airless world, believe it or not. There's one right there. Very cool. We don't even have to land for these pictures, I've told you before. You just need to fly through the atmosphere and low enough that you can be under the clouds, see what kind of planet it is. And then you can take the picture. You can even take pictures of buildings in flight and they count. We did, yesterday we caught a picture of an observatory in flight and that counted. That depot mission though, I don't know what about that. I don't know what happened there. I'll find out probably sometime tonight. I'll ask around. Like I said at the end of yesterday's episode, this is the same day. So it's been about an hour. I've had lunch and I've watched the video. And I laugh in the face of danger, I swear. Sometimes I don't know why I survive and other people get killed. I really don't. I just think I'm super lucky and well, you know, I also pay attention. Here's that airless world. Let's see what kind of a planet that one was. Look, the gun sights, I've said this before, it's so weird. The gun sights on these exotics, it's so hard to scan anything unless you're like right in front of it. And I just can't get it to come up. I missed him cleanly. Didn't miss him that time. I shot him after he was dead. Is that bad? Hang on. Sorry. Little coffin fit there. Oh. That's funny. I thought she was going to say hostile scan again. Ancient bones. We don't need that kind of money. We don't need any money, to be honest with you. We really got it all. We don't have any, that's only 1900. We don't have any major purchases. Although I have considered very strongly going and getting another one of those haulers. And I don't really need to save all that stuff though. I'm afraid if I do that, I will end up doubling down on all that stuff that I'm saving. I'm more than a little bit concerned about facilities with locked doors. I'm worried about it. You notice I didn't reload yesterday on that manufacturing facility. And I always reload. I've never had a problem before since I started doing those missions, which was probably in September. It was probably after I left Euclid. I think I did most of the manufacturing facilities. I did in Hilbert. And I just didn't know what I was doing back then. I was afraid of everything. You know, I was afraid that my character would get killed. And I didn't know what would happen if it did. You know, I've been killed one time. I was testing whether you wake up facing your ship, and you do. And the guy just didn't stand a chance, you know. I know that looks like a nice planet, but it's... Oh, we need a water pitcher. It's all right. We'll catch it next time. Let's see. It looks like the next region's pretty far over, so we'll go here. But yeah, I was really worried, and I didn't know what to do. I did the facilities that I had to do for expanding the base, which was basically there's one where you need to go get a convergence cube for the scientist, and that door is locked. And then the armorer, I think, had a couple, but when the armorer called in all those sentinels, when it got to that point in the mission, I quit the armorer. I've since completed the armorer on that save, on my main save, and on the other two that are in Isentam. Where am I going? But yeah, so I was worried about it back then. But since then, since I really got a grasp on the game and understood the mechanic and understood how to survive. Oops, I missed him. I don't know why I'm bothering to scan. I'm not going to go down there. I shouldn't tease myself like that. What taught me how to survive against the Sentinels was when, after next, when the developers turned the Predators back on. So right after next, and for quite some time, the Predators wouldn't attack you, and they weren't dangerous. And then they turned them on, and I couldn't go down to planets because I couldn't survive it. Or I didn't think I could, is the thing. I didn't know how to fight them. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know that you could run away. I didn't know you could outrun them. I didn't know you could outrun pirates and hostiles. I didn't know any of that stuff. And it's the booming one. Oh, they're both Viking. But once I understood how to use defense shields and life support, then I got back to it, and that's when I started getting reckless. I think that might be a toxic planet and not a lush. It's not bright enough. Yeah, it's a toxic planet. When they're sort of dull looking like that, they're usually toxic. But scan anyway, because you don't know. You might find that perfect lush. All right, we're at under 550. We're getting there. Let's do one more jump. Opulent Korvax. Kind of tired of the Korvax. I miss finding Viking or Gex systems, and I have a feeling. Let's Let's jump to the other side of the galaxy. I have a feeling I'm just in a no-gex zone. Sometimes you look around and no matter how hard you look, you can't find a wealthy system, and other times you can't find a certain life form that's wealthy. There's tons of gex systems, just not that are wealthy. Let's see if I can pulse yet. So since we're going to take a black hole, I'm going to save myself a lot of trouble and go ahead and grab the booster code for Black Hole Suns. And I will link the Black Hole Suns site in the description, as always when we do black holes. But up until now, oh my, that's loud. Up until now, I've had to go back. Good grief. So much loudness. Up until now, I've had to go back and get all that information. And it's really, a lot of extra work that I shouldn't be doing. I'll go ahead and call him in. I noticed that, It's an extreme sentinel planet. Alright. Let's get that booster. Gotta move my salad. Find my pen. Ouch. Black hole. Oh, there we go. 0CF9 007C 09F4, and of course 0079. All black hole systems end with 0079. We'll grab this and we'll get in here. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. I sold half of this stuff and it's like I've gained it all back already. Bye-bye, exotic ship. Here we are back in our pretty hauler. Alright, before we go through the black hole, I'm just gonna get into the galaxy map, and we are in a gex system. The economy is unpromising. The name of the system is Hayevo Good. Hayevo-Good. And we're in the Marianga Void. Marianga Void. And that's the information that you need for the black hole. And then we're going to go through the black hole and get the same information on the other side. Here we go. It's just as simple as that. And every time you chart a black hole and you add to that database, you're helping everyone in the Euclid galaxy, or whatever galaxy you happen to be in. You're helping the community. And a lot of people are using DARC, the distance and route calculator from Black Hole Suns project. A lot of people are using that to travel now. And it's so awesome. Eric and Husker and the guys there at Black Hole Suns are working so hard, keeping the information up to date, checking everything. Alrighty. So first we're gonna clear that off the screen, and then we're gonna go into the galaxy map. And we arrived at Heuraf, Heuraf, Pohan, which is a Corvax system, and low supply, poor to poor. I see that a lot. Sometimes wealthy to wealthy. And the rest of the information we are going to get on the ground. Oh, region. Arm. The region is Arm of Agwald. Walb. We're going to jump down to this cool planet. What do we got here? A columned planet. All right, drop the booster and grab that number, and that's all of the information that we need for the Black Hole Suns project. It's amazing, you know, how much time it cuts out of traveling when you're trying to get from one part of the galaxy to another. This one's golden color. That's cool. I'll grab this guy. Look at that. Let's take a picture of him. He's very cool. I think the Sentinels might be hostile. He is very golden colored. Yep, here's an upset Sentinel. Let's drop our booster. And we'll grab this code. Excuse me. Alrighty. We have 08BF 0081 0D3C. We need to make that look more like a D. And 002B. Very cool. Let's call down the fighter. I'm leaving ships all over the galaxy at this point. Poor Radiant Pillar. He never gets to play. That dust is glowing. Here we go. Let's see what else is here. Alright. What do we got? There's a dusty planet. You know, I forgot to see what quadrant we're in. Out of curiosity for myself. Definitely in the Delta Quadrant. 541,000 light years to the center. And deep in the Delta. Let's go check out the space station. I like to spin myself around level with the landing deck before I go in. Completely unnecessary move. All right, here we are. Another Corvax system. Gosh darn it. I want to go find a Gex system, but we gotta look at this stuff. Maybe we'll find a Gex system in this region. Shields. What are we missing on this ship? Nothing. We got it all. I put in those pulse engines. That was the last thing. We have a C-class. No point in looking for anything else. These prices are kind of a little bit high. And let's see, C-17. Well, it's a poor system, so you can't really expect a whole lot. I think I burned through a whole stack of ferrite dust yesterday. That's after I said goodbye. I made a bunch more ammunition. I used a lot of bullets yesterday. It's not a waste, though. Never a waste to kill sentinels. Here's some predators. And another frozen world picture. I think I already talked to the Corvax guy today. Might have been the Viking guy. Oh, cool. What did we get this time? Oh, cool. Goop. Thanks. there's another zoology done. Let's see what we got over here. There's a hot planet. I wonder. It's so funny. Land-dwelling creature. This is so. This is the long way. So yeah, see that never cleared. I'm gonna have to abandon it, I think. Oh yeah, underwater creatures. That's what the other two are. All right. What do we got over here? A cactus planet. I think that's... Oh, I forgot the ringed planet. The obligatory ringed planet. Oh, there you go. Like as not, this is going to have angry sentinels. I don't think it said that the copper was activated, though. Oh, I almost forgot to mention one thing the Black Hole Suns Project are looking for. If you find a black hole, and everyone's pretty sure this won't happen, but if you find a black hole in any color star system other than yellow, get that information to somebody. I've got 3,200 hours of game time, and I have never seen a black hole in anything other than a yellow system. And it doesn't mean they're not there, because remember, it hasn't been but a week that I found that civilization in a red star system, and I thought that they didn't exist at all in next update. Because I'd never seen one before. Oh, we found some green grass. Let's see what else we're gonna find here. Sweltering damp, but it's not red colored. So it might just be warm. Got some bats. Hold still, bat. Here we go. Yellow skies. That blue sky, green grass, blue water thing is extraordinarily rare. I want to see what this is. Oh, it's just a sodium plant and a Venus flytrap. That's how I feel. You got me, I got you back. Oh, a T-Rex. Better change this over. Load that up. Let's see if he's a nice guy. He's a meat eater. Hope he doesn't want to eat the meat on my legs. Oh, he's kind of cute, but he's definitely aggressive. Oh. Ow. Aw. Why are you so angry? Look at those teeth. They look like they were cut from a piece of paper. Finally, a land-dwelling creature. I guess that crab wasn't considered a land-dwelling creature. I do need a predator kill. Sorry. Sorry, my friend. Wouldn't you know it? The sun's going down. Look at the color of that water. That is blood red if I ever saw it. Good grief. What's that thing? Oh, another sodium plant. Here's something else. There we go. Now, some people complain that there's beavers on every planet, but they're different on every planet. Yeah, they're all beavers. But just because Russia has beavers and America has beavers is no reason not to go see the Russian beavers. Oh, butterflies. We got to get back. You can't be too close to them. They're following me. I think they like my perfume. There we go. Cool. Look at this tree. My gosh. I wonder if this tree is a predator. It has a choking scent. It's only a sapling. Wow. There's a hole. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't get upset. There's a word. I don't see any, there's another T-Rex. I need 2 of them. So we'll go ahead and take care of this guy too. Here we go. Now, did I see a region? I did not. Alright. Oh, we learned the Korvax word for education. And you'd think they wouldn't have a word for education. They never learn anything. They just download information from the guy before them. I suppose that's not fair. Not a learn stuff. He's cool. No regions, huh? There goes my voice again. Sorry. Well, let's look at the sky. Look at that. That's the sky in the Delta Quadrant. It's so quiet now. It's quiet. See how long it stays that way. Oh, listen to the wind in the trees. There's a floating rock with a single tree. Oh, whippy plant. Look at this. That is a stunning amount of condensed carbon right there. Wow. What are you screaming about? Where's my ship? Well, space is full of threats, suit lady. Just gotta not worry. It's leading me to another black hole that's like millions of light years away from where I'm going. Look at you can see that really big star right there in the middle of the screen. You can see oh gosh darn it. You can see the flare, the sun flare. That one really strong. Come on, Karen. Look at that. That's cool. You see it on this green star too. That's awesome. I love this game. It's so beautiful. Alright, let's get back into our jump range and find a Gek planet system. Promising. Let's go ahead and change the filter to life form. There's the yellow ones are Gek. Satisfactory, balanced, sustainable. I need to buy frigates. If you're wondering why I'm trying so hard to find a Gex system, a wealthy Gex system, it's because I don't get to them very often on this save, and wealthy systems spawn more fleets, and we're just not going to find one like this. There we go. There we go. I don't know if it's each save or if it's just situational or what, but so often I find that specific races have specific kinds of frigates available. And I remember Lava telling me not too long ago that he finds combat frigates in good grief, in Korvax systems. Nope, not for sale. It's a combat frigate. Let's see about this Explorer here. That's not for sale. Huh. Is there any other kinds here I can test it out? That's combat. Can't remember. That one is combat. It's the first one we looked at. Combat. Is that a trade ship? Nope. That's a supply ship. That is the worst of the worst. Find the space station. It was only 9 seconds away when the pulse engine finally engaged. So I was saying the other day, there's a few different ways to get things to spawn, fleets to spawn specifically. One of them is landing on a planet and taking off. I just want to see what they've got here. One of them is pulsing around, pulsing from planet to planet. You have to pulse for a good amount of time, like 30 seconds or so. Which is, you know, can be pretty far to get a fleet to spawn on you. And the other one is coming to the space station and reloading. And certainly if you have a fleet in your way, reloading is one way to definitely get rid of that fleet. A lot of people don't like doing reloading. That's fine. There's options. Hey, let me have nanites. Wow, look at this. It's the wrong kind of engines. What do we got here? That's an A27. I bet you I can find this in an S-Class. It's a booming Gex system. And I've said this before, most of the fighters that I've ever bought, and definitely the S-Class fighters, have come from Gex systems, which is not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get fighters from the Viking. Righty. Here's a little bit of cash money in the pocket. Some more nanites. That's a really fat Gek. That's pretty cool that you can, when you design your character, here we go, in the character modification station. Can't remember the name of it right now. It's pretty cool that you can actually make yourself heavy or thin or just like chunky normal or whatever. Up there. B27. Too small. All right. Let's see here. So I think that was the fleet I was looking at already. Maybe. Let's see here. See, it has a for sale sign, but it's not for sale. Well, I was hoping. I'm gonna hang out here for a little while and good grief, and try to buy a trade ship. Gonna have to get that fleet to spawn in though. Let's try oops, gotta wait. Let's try landing on this planet. And see if that'll get some fleets to spawn. Looks like a nice valley. It's a beautiful sunset. Save and chart. It's the order of the day. Check out this transmission tower. See what we get. We have a little Geki friend in here. Math difficulties. Jeez. You know what? I don't know this one. It's like really hard. Could be 12. I don't know. Nope. I don't feel like doing math right now. Let's show him a deflector shield blueprint. And of course, it gave me a starship shield. Oh, look. At least we'll get something out of this. Here we go. Fungal clusters. Oh, hi. I have some food. There you go. A little happy face. Here comes your friend. They come a-running. He's got funny feet. I guess you need feet like that to walk on slippery surfaces. Oh, here's somebody else. There you go. Here's a baby. All right, is the whole family fed? Can I go? We need to take a picture of an abandoned building. So let's look for one directly instead of trying to use the economy scanner. Yay! First try. It's funny because I almost always get a crashed freighter or a crashed starship from that. Mm. I really got to cook some pure ferrite. And finally get a picture done. What a pretty shot. It's really nice. My favorite planet to spawn on is a gamma planet because it's so useful. But the easiest planet to spawn on is a toxic planet for sure, in all modes, under any circumstances. I think I've only been spawned on a toxic planet that was hazardous one time, and they have these huge patches. Oops, that's light. They have these huge patches of sodium and oxygen, and if you hang around on the planet that you spawn on long enough, you'll find all of those goodies. I had missions to kill monstrosities, but apparently you have to do those in the system where you get the mission. I don't know if that's always been that way or not. I don't think so. I don't know. I've always used them for the animal killing missions. I will cut open space. My heart is filled with regret, but there's nothing else to be done. I find only darker roads and glassy, endless chasms ranged before me. It's for the best. The lacerated blade-filled path is the truth, and I am unable to deny it. In time, there will come daring souls, far cleverer than I, who will learn from my errors. I forge the way for the ones to come after. I walk barefoot on shards of broken reality, into the infinite and shattering forever. At the heart of it, the secret awaits me. Cool.
Technology prepared.
31, this abandoned building just gave me 83 nanites. That's a lot. There we go. Mission complete.
Navigational data received.
Oh, there's something hiding down here. Is that another one? More nanites. There's a white box here too. If you, when you first buy shields, you need to hit those white boxes to fill those shields up. Our shields are fine because I haven't had my shields knocked down. You can see in the upper left-hand corner. When I bought them, I sought out those white boxes as soon as I could, and got those shields filled up for that extra protection. There it is. My comms hub detected a garbled message sent with strange resonance qualities. Not unusual given the atypical qualities of local space-time in this quadrant. Systems spent several cycles attempting to reconstruct the missing elements of the message to no avail. Analysis indicates that the signal shows signs of degradation corresponding to initial transmission occurring before the planet I orbit was even formed. And yet my name is spoken clearly amid the static and the distortion. Someone was saying the other day they only ever get the wound on the world out of these abandoned buildings. I don't remember at the moment, but keep going. There's a lot more there. Let's go call the freighter. First, let's load the launch thrusters in the pulse engine. Tomorrow we have a frigate mission coming in. I hope that we have an industrial mission available for our new industrial ships. And, because they're just sitting here not making us any money. And they cost over $4 million for the two of them, so we need to get them to work. Alrighty, we did some traveling. We're less than 550,000 light years to the center now. Awesome. We're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep doing cool missions and fighting sentinels and hostiles and traveling and seeing beautiful planets and looking to see who's landing on my freighter. Hello. There's an S-class, medium S-class fighter right there. Let's see what we got. Holy free holy. That shield is horrid. So I'm not going to buy it. But it's pretty nice. Look at that. I like the look of it a lot. That's a terrible shield. I won't buy it like that. 17%. The max is 24%. So, yeah. That's pretty low. That's pretty close to the bottom end right there. But it's a nice tier 2 fighter and it's got great slot location. All right. Here we are again on the freighter waiting for that to come in. We'll get that tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day.